Hello, and welcome to A Word of Hope. I'm Brother Joe Trout, coming to you for Wednesday of the 9th week in Ordinary Time. This week is a week of martyrs. If you haven't noticed, the various memorials and optional memorials this week are all for martyrs. Monday was Justin Martyr, Tuesday Marcellinus and Peter. Today we celebrate Charles Lwanga and Companions. Tomorrow the Dominicans celebrate Peter of Verona, and Friday we have Saint Boniface. All died in different places, different times, all testifying to Jesus Christ with their life up to the point of death. And in the midst of that, we are now hearing, starting today, in our first reading from the second letter of St. Paul to Timothy, as Paul sits in prison awaiting his martyrdom. And he has many thoughts on his preparation for the judgment that is to come upon his life. Paul writes with tremendous confidence. In fact, this is one of the more beautiful testimonies of faith that you can read from Paul. I love reading the second letter of St. Paul to Timothy. You should take a little time and flip through it. But I'd like to first talk about what he doesn't say in this letter. He does not do and say what he writes to the Corinthians. He doesn't talk endlessly about all of the ways that he suffered. He doesn't go through his shipwrecks, the times he's been beaten, stoned, left for dead. He doesn't go through saying, I've suffered so much that I'm tough and now I'm ready for this last trial. There's none of that. What he says to Timothy is that he has this confidence because he knows the one in whom he has believed. He knows him. He knows him in whom he has believed. Paul doesn't say, you're ready to face a whole bunch of trials because you're really tough, because life has sharpened you and made you ready for these moments, but because we know him in whom we have believed. He is the source of our confidence in whatever life throws at us. That's testified to by all of the martyrs. They don't point to their really great and victorious heroic figures, though there is obviously heroism in their lives. But the heroism comes in knowing Jesus day in and day out, the whole of a life lived in love and communion with him. He's a partner in all they've been doing. And they know that him who suffered and died and rose for their sake, they can trust in him. They can trust no matter what comes. So I invite you to ponder that today. Ponder the confidence of Paul in the face of coming death, that he can face it bravely, confidently, hopefully, because he knows Jesus Christ. He knows him. Let that knowledge of Jesus filter into every part of your life, and you will be ready for whatever comes your way. Not because you're necessarily tough enough, but because Christ is with you. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.